Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing Cruise Ship Tycoon, and we're going to be looking at the most energy efficient ship, and it'll still go fast. Now, no fuel, no anything. Before we get started, I know I haven't uploaded for about a week. That should change soon. It's just hard getting into an upload schedule. I think I'm going to try to do at least once every 2 days or every other day I'm gonna upload. Maybe I'll do every day, but I just think that's kind of unlikely. But before we do get started, why don't you guys like and subscribe for more content like this, and let's get into the video. So actually, for this energy efficient yes, for this energy efficient ship, you're gonna have to actually have quite a bit of money, because you're gonna need all these solar panels. Now, you don't have to have the Albatross class. You don't have to have the richest class. I have energy efficiency on my beginner ship. I still use fuel because you just can't fit enough solar panels to have enough energy to actually provide you throughout the whole day and night. But I still go faster just because I do use batteries and solar panels. But if we go back to our Albatross ship, and this one is the one I'm going to be talking about today, but again, you can use these strategies on every single ship. Now let's go into edit mode, and let's go down to the bottom deck. Now down here, it isn't anything crazy. We got some storage, nothing, no generators, no fuel. And then here, this is our nuclear power plants, and then we have a bunch of batteries here. But you're gonna have to have at least 1 million to have one power plant, and then I have 2 just so I can go fast, because this is the heaviest ship in the game, so I'm gonna have to move pretty fast. But then up here, just the top of them sticking out, and then we just have more rooms and stuff. Now, there's not much besides down here that we're going to talk about, and on the top. Now, you're going to want to have at least 1 megawatt of storage. I think it's megawatt. It's like MWH, but not kWh. You want the next thing up from that. And that should provide you with enough battery throughout the night. Now, obviously, I've run out, but it is almost day. And then I have a nuclear generator. You don't. If you don't want to get a nuclear power plant or a nuclear generator, I think that's what it's called, you're going to have to get probably triple this amount of batteries. I think should work, because then you can just store more once it is day. But up here you can see our solar panels, and we're actually not using regular solar panels. You can see, let's go to power. So these are the 25 kilowatt solar panels. Kilowatt. These are the 35. Now we're actually using the 35. They do cost 1,500 compared to these, which only cost 250. But these produce 10 more kilowatts per solar panel, so they're probably better if you can afford them. Now up here we have the whole roof filled with these solar panels. Now, if you don't have anything else to do up here, because you can't place buildings, sadly, or rooms, then I would strongly suggest just putting a few solar panels. Even if you do rely on fuel, solar panels will still extremely help you. They will make you go faster, and you may say, well, faster isn't always the best. Well, faster you can unload your passengers. Even though you may not get as much time at sea, it'll still gain you like 100,000 per visit with my Albatross class, actually. And now we don't actually have solar panels up here just because I didn't get to them, but you couldn't really fit that many. Now you could fit some here as well, but I just didn't do that because I didn't want it to be too crowded and too cramped. I still wanted to look a little good. But first of all, let's talk about our batteries. Let's go back down to this, and you're going to want to have as many batteries as you can possibly fit in here. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 batteries right here. And then I think I have some scattered about the floors up there. Now, if you were doing a generator, they do take up space up here, so you could build some more batteries up here. You could just do whoop like that. And you could just build practically as many batteries as you want up here because they don't take any room because I mean, sure you could put other stuff here, but it might be a little crowded and stuff. So I mean, you could just put as many batteries as you want. I'm putting a lot of batteries here. As you can see, I packed this full of batteries. And now we should get a lot of energy stored up for the night, so we can just cruise through the night like no problem. Now this will cost you. That cost me about $500,000 to put all those batteries, and I probably put 50 to 100 batteries down there. So this is actually going to cost you money, but in the long run, you're saving on fuel because you don't have to buy it every time you dock. Now, you may be saying, well, fuel isn't that bad. Well, fuel costs around 10,000 per ship based on how much fuel storage you have. Now, if we actually go to my other ship, manage. Look, this ship earned me $215,000. The crew salary was only $3.5 thousand. That's a lot. I mean, that's not a lot compared to our fuel. But if we can let's go to our Pelican class. And once we're here, this one actually doesn't use any solar or nuclear. This one just has a bunch of decoration on top. And this one, we're about to dock right here. Once we dock, you can see how much fuel we actually have spent money on. Now this one, the supplies, we're at 9,000 out of 20,000. Now, we probably used 11,000 to get to this placeholder island 3, and we came from Orion City. So that's probably from like Newport to placeholder island 1, or 2 to 3, or 3 to Newport. So it usually takes around 12,000, and it doesn't say. So actually, let's manage supplies. And let's turn our auto pilot off. Dock our boat. Manage supplies. And it is $2 a kg. $2 a kg. And we use 21,342 kg. Now you may think that's not too much. Like, it's only like 20,000. But if you think about how much your crew salary costs, then you might realize that it is quite a bit of money, and you'd actually be making way more money, because if you just left this running all night, you'd probably get 1.5 times more money than you would just having it fuel. Now, it does come with a cost. It'll probably take a good day of just grinding or AFKing, whatever you prefer to do, to get back that money. But once you do get back that money, that will definitely repay, because that will keep gaining you money. And another thing is storage. Just up here, I have 2, and those will only give me 10... No. Those will give me 4,000, I think. And then let's manage edit mode. Go down to our bottom deck. And down here, you can see we have more generators to try to go fast, because we want our ships to go as fast as possible. And we have another fuel storage. Now, all this space could have been used for decoration, or storage, or house cleaning projects. 3 more storage here. Freezer, storage, and then 6 generators back here. So in total, 8 generators, which take, I believe, 8 to 12 blocks to place. And the fuel things take 10, I think, the large ones. And with that space, you could put in freezers for more food storage, or house cleaning cards, house cleaning rooms, or just crew rooms, and you could have more space. Now you may be saying, well, batteries take up space too. But if you think about it, this takes up nearly a whole floor. Like, you have a few freezers and a few house cleaning closets, but mainly the whole floor is just for our generator and fuel. And let's go back to our other ship, the Albatross. And this ship, even with 2 nuclear power plants, it still has room for all this. And even though the ship is bigger, we still have to push it with like double the amount of generators as the other one. So that would cost a lot of room and money for us. Now, down here we can fit 6 freezers, like 10 house cleaning closets, 7 more freezers, and then down here we finally get to our storage spot. And this will actually go double as fast as our other ship, if not more. If you can see on our map, we're going pretty fast. Let's see how long it takes us to get across the square. Shouldn't take that long. It is at night and we have no battery life left though. And then let's go to our out of our edit mode, back to our Pelican class. I think it's our Pelican. Yes it is. Edit mode. This one doesn't go as fast. Okay. And we're moving across the square pretty decently, but during the day that doesn't change, whereas the other one changes. And again, this takes up so much storage. The solar panels also take up storage, but on the top, what really are you gonna have besides solar panels? Like, you could build yourself a little captain's quarter. You could put smokestacks. But what's really the point of it? Not much. So I'd probably put solar panels just because they don't really take up any room. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you guys next time.